Deserae Turner, a junior at Green Canyon High School in North Logan and a shooting survivor. Thank you so much for being part of 3 Questions.
Thanks for having me.
It has been almost 2 years since you were shot and left for dead in a canal in Smithfield.
Yes.
To what do you credit your survival of that incident?
Strong will. I don't really know. Just strong will to survive.
How are you feeling now? How has your recovery been? Are you in pain?
I'm doing okay right now. A month ago, I had my 10th brain surgery, so I'm just getting back to the normal point.
What did they do in that brain surgery?
So my brain surgery 8 and 9, I had a possible infection. So brain surgery 8, they went and took out my VP shunt. Then brain surgery 9, they had to go replace my VP shunt. And from that last shunt, I don't think it was working correctly. So for brain surgery 10, they had to go back in and take out that shunt and replace the shunt. And so that was my 10th brain surgery.
Did it seem to work? Are you out of pain now?
Yes, I'm mostly out of pain. I do get headaches every day, but there's not much I can do about it.
What do you remember from the day that you were shot?
I don't remember much. I remember the boys wanting me to fight them because I took karate, and I told them I took karate, and they were like, "Okay, fight me." I'm like, "No, I don't want to fight you." And then I remember it was time for me to go, so I'm like, "Okay, guys, I gotta go." I was walking away. That's all I remember of that night.
And when did your memory start to come back? What's the first thing you remember after that?
My first memory is my dad holding me, and he's like, "Des, I want you to know you're okay, but you've been shot." I don't remember when that was, how long after my coma that was. That's my first memory.
There are a lot of people who were shocked in your community and everywhere that this kind of a thing could happen. When you think about the fact that you were shot and that it was so unexpected, how do you resolve that in your mind?
I still think, wow, I can't believe it happened. In small town Smithfield, those things just don't happen. But wow, it happened. And you just kind of have to deal with it. There's nothing you can do to take it away. So just kind of deal with it.
How has this incident changed you and your family?
I definitely think that it's brought my family closer. It's changed me where, like, I don't like I'm still super scared to go shoot a gun. I used to love target shooting, and I'm still so scared to even get near a gun.
Have you tried?
I haven't tried yet, but I have held a gun. I haven't tried to go shooting.
Now, you're back in school, is that correct?
Yes. I go to school for 3 hours a day, and then I come home and take a nap. And then I work on some online homework.
And tell me what a typical day is for you, going to school and getting back into the swing of things.
6:30 is my morning wake up. Oh,
You didn't like it before, did you?
No, not a morning person.
Yeah.
And especially with the brain injury, I'm always so tired.
Yeah.
So just wanting to sleep.
But Mom makes you get up anyway.
Yep, we get up. My dog Snoopy's always like, "Okay, Des, it's time to wake up." He's always so happy, always has his blankie in his mouth. He's like, "Kate, let's go, let's go, let's go." Okay, Snoops, let me wake up.
Yeah. And then what do you do? I mean, tell me about your routine.
Get ready for the day. Then my sister or my dad takes me to school. I no longer ride the bus. And get to school, I go to my animal science, which I absolutely love that class. I love it. And then I go to my flex hour, where I work on homework packets to try to catch up on my grades. And then I do my seminary class, which is also a favorite. Then go home, take a nap. I take a nap. If I'm lucky, it can be 3 hours. Most of the time, it's an hour and a half. Then I have a math tutor come over and help me with my math homework. And then I hang around the house. I do therapy. I do whatever is needed.
What kind of physical therapy are you involved in right now?
I go to physical therapy at the Budge Clinic down in Logan. And so I do therapy there. And then if I do therapy at home, I do things to work on my hand and strengthen my leg, work on my balance.
And is the therapy helping? I mean, do you feel like you're coming back?
Yes, I do feel like I'm coming back. Since my last brain surgery, I lost complete feeling in my leg again. So if you go to the dentist and get like the numbing shot, you can still feel it, but it doesn't feel the same as your other one. And so that feeling is gone. I'm hoping that if I keep doing my therapy and whatnot, it'll come back.
How far do you believe you can recover from this brain injury?
Brain injuries, your brain is always working to heal itself. So I believe when I'm 10, 15 years down the road, I'll still be making recoveries.
What do you anticipate that looking like?
One day, I really hope to be able to move my fingers again.
On your left hand?
On my left hand.
You can't
I
move
can't move my fingers very well on my left hand.
Okay. And what else?
My hand is my biggest thing that I'm concerned. Other than that, I guess I don't really care.
Now, you had hopes and dreams before the shooting incident.
Yes, yes.
How have those hopes and dreams changed since then?
Well, before the injury, I really wanted to serve an LDS mission. And after the injury, I'm still really sure I want to serve an LDS mission. I wanted to be a nurse before the injury, but going to school is super hard. And I'm like, I don't think it's for me. School's way too hard. But I absolutely love working with my dog Snoopy. And so I've decided that I think I want to go into the dog training business and breed service dogs.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Yes.
Tell me about Snoopy. What's the best thing about Snoopy?
Snoopy is amazing. I just love him. My favorite skill is he's learned how to do deep pressure therapy. And that's my favorite just because he gets to cuddle me and love on me, and I love it.
Deep pressure therapy?
Deep pressure therapy.
How does Snoopy do deep pressure therapy?
Deep pressure therapy is when you're having like an anxiety attack or you're feeling really blue or down. You just need a big hug. So I'll go sit on the floor or I'll go lay down. Like, hey, Snoopy, come here. And he'll come and lay on me. Just give me a nice big hug.
Now, I know you have struggled in the past with your feelings toward Jayzen Decker and Colter Peterson. Where are you now in that journey of resolving how you feel about them?
I still think about them almost every day, and I think about their families almost every day. I hope to one day be able to forgive them and let go of the anger that I have towards them. I do not hate them, but I still have anger towards the actions that they chose.
Can you wrap your head around at all why they did what they did?
No. My best guess is that they just really wanted to know what it's like to kill someone. And joke's on them, I didn't die.
Yeah. From what I understand, Jayzen Decker was in school at the same time you were too, at one point after the shooting. Is that correct?
Not Jayzen after the shooting. His twin brother Michael, we go to school together. He goes to Green Canyon. And at the beginning, I was so scared of him. And now I feel so bad because now that I've got to know him, he's a really nice, decent guy. I feel so bad that I judged him before I got to know him.
So do you feel like justice was done? I mean, both of your assailants are serving prison time now. I think it's 15 years to life for both of them. Do you feel like justice was done?
It's hard to say. I know that they won't ever be able to see their family or friends anymore. On the other hand, I can go see my friends and family, and so at least I can do that. And they won't get to have holidays off. They won't have, and so in a way, it's like they got what they deserved. But I don't know if they feel the pain that I've felt. So I would say justice is as good as it can be for this life, this world.
If you could say something to Jayzen Decker and Colter Peterson right now, what would you say to them?
I don't know. I think it would be, did you expect me to live through that? Or how do you feel about that? Like, kind of, I'm not sure.
If you could ask them any questions, what would they be?
Why? I just want to know why. And just why is the big question.
When you go out now, people recognize you.
Yes.
And what do they say to you?
A lot of times they're like, oh my, how are you doing? And like, you look so good. And
what do you say to them?
like, oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm doing better.
Do you feel that this incident changed the way you interact with the world around you, with people who know you and that kind of thing?
Yeah, I guess, like,
How so?
just like, I guess I say things that nobody else gets to say, like, oh, my leg stopped working, or something like that.
And they have to believe you.
I have this electrical stimulation that I wear on my legs some days, and it really would start beeping saying there's an error. So I stopped, like, oh, my leg stopped. 1 second, please.
I have to reset.
Yeah.
How have you been able to keep an optimistic point of view through all of this?
I think it's just my personality. Just like, you can be sad, you can be mad, but it's not going to change anything.
And if you had to give other people encouragement, what would you say to them?
They can do it. Set goals for yourself. Those are the biggest things that have helped me. Just like set goals for myself and see that I can make them. It's like, I did it.
Yeah.
We can keep going.
You come from a religious family.
Yes.
And a religious community. How has what has happened to you changed the way you feel about God and those around you?
I think it's brought me so much closer to him. Like, just like, I love you. Like, I know that you know exactly how I feel. And it just helps me, like, thank you. Like, it just brought me closer to him.
When you feel discouraged and down, I would imagine that your recovery is like this, right?
Oh, yeah.
You have your up days and your down days. When you're in a down day, how do you get back up again?
Just think of, like, the days that I have made it through, like, and I go get Snoopy. Hey, Snoops, come cuddle me. And I'm just like, hey, I've been from not being able to move at all. I can keep going. Just take a deep breath, keep going.
Do you feel like you're getting stronger physically and emotionally and spiritually?
Yes.
How so? Tell me about that.
So I have hydrocephalus, which is a brain condition. And a year ago at this time, I decided I wanted to try to take out my shunt, which would initially kill me if my brain's not ready for it. And so we went through with the surgery, and then we found out that, like, I started dying the second they took it out. So we're like, okay, we don't need, let's put it back in. And then for this brain surgery number 10, I went about 11, 12 months with my shunt not working, and I could survive. It wasn't a happy life. I was miserable all the time, but I could survive. And that just shows the growth from a year ago to today.
Where do you see yourself in, say, 10 years from now?
I really hope that I'm out doing more dog training, out getting more dogs ready to help other people. And I would love to help other people, especially by doing something I love.
Do you anticipate marriage as part of the picture and motherhood, or what's going to happen that way, do you think?
I hope I get married. Motherhood is going to be something that is going to be a big deal because of the VP shunt. It wraps around in my abdomen, and so when you're pregnant, that can get kinked and hurts very badly.
Yeah.
So motherhood is going to be something I'll have to think about when I'm ready.
Yeah. Well, you've got plenty of time to think about
Yes.
it. So, well, Deserae Turner, junior at Green Canyon High School in North Logan and shooting survivor and inspiration to us all. Thank you so much for being part of 3 Questions.
Thank you.